Hi everybody. A while ago I had talked about some paint that I had left over because I had switched out my ink tints for these paint palettes that came in here. I'll show you real fast in case you didn't see that video. But this was originally the Royal, I can never pronounce this right, Land Nickel, I guess. And it had their brand of pencils and their brand of paint palettes in here, like the little cubes. And I used to use it for traveling. Long story short, I switched it out and I put my ink tints in there. So I had the little pellets that were left over of the Land Nickel because I was never real thrilled with them for my watercoloring when I was out and about. So I had saved up these things here. I used to use this here in Florida. It's hot as the dickens out there in the summer. So I used to use all these things. I kept them in my purse because they were so small. I'm going to warn you if you decide you want to use these. I had a ton of them. But what I found out is they don't last. So called medium iridescent. Now what I do with these is I measure them down to see how low. This goes all the way down to the bottom of the jar, so that's too much. So what I'm going to do is just cut off the tip of it at an angle, and that keeps the iridescence from getting clogged up in there. So this is the iridescence. It's Winsor Newton. I just had, oh here it, no, where did it go? I just had my eyedropper. Oh, it rolled. Okay. So I just take just the teeniest bit, not very much at all. I don't know if you can see that or not because it's white. But I just take a little bit, drop that inside the water. Make sure I get it all in there. It's real shiny. You can use this with watercolors. You can use this if you're going to use your oh, what are those water crayon things? I can't think. They come in kits. Can't think of the name of it, but I have them, and you can cut them off and make watercolors out of them. You can use it with that. And so all I have in here now is the palette. I have that iridescent medium in there. And down here, let me bring this up. Let me move this before I spill it, because I want to show you this. I keep a bucket. And this is all for my stamping. In here, I have glycerin and water. In this one, I have it marked. It's alcohol. It's a spray bottle. And this one, I have my H2O, so that when I need alcohol, water, or glycerin, they're in spray bottles already, and I just keep refilling them. So I'm going to use my alcohol one right now. I don't know if you need that in this concoction, but I've been putting it in. I mean, you don't have to use a spray bottle for yours. You can just pour some into the bottle. I just have this handy, so I'm doing it that way. I'm doing that so that it keeps the water from contaminating. So now I'm just going to put the nozzle on and just kind of give it a shake because they get stuck. I'm hitting the edge of the table. That's what the noise was. And so I'm kind of hoping this is the black one. I should have put them and marked them. I don't know if you can see the glitter in there, but the stuff works beautifully. So now what I'm going to do, I'll let that sit for days. Like it'll keep getting darker and darker, and then I'll come in here and shake it up really good, make sure it's fully dissolved. But just to show you, here's one that I had done that was red. And it's just like the glimmer mists and all those. I just, give it a good hitting. I don't shake it up and down. So here's some regular cardstock. And here's my spray. And I just wanted to show you how that works. I mean, they're nice colors. And you probably can't see it in the camera, but there's a nice glimmer to it. Like I said, that was the red one. Let me see if I can find one a different color that might show up too. There's another one. This is kind of like an orange. Okay, that one didn't have the cap on it, so I'm just going to spray it. But the colors are vibrant, they're pretty, and they're iridescent. So I just saved myself a few bucks, and I just keep them in this container because they're small enough that they all fit in there. And like I said, I'll throw that one in there too. And I store this, believe it or not, with my glues, and I have some paint mediums and stuff. I just have them all in one drawer. But I just bring this out, and all you need is an eyedropper. And my eyedropper is, I use stevia. I don't know if you're familiar with stevia. It's a natural sweetener. I don't use it as much as my husband does because I stopped drinking coffee, and I just, you know, go like this inside some paper towel. And I just use that, just, you know, it's it's probably about 3 drops. I mean, maybe a little bit more. I don't know. You'll have to judge and see what you like best. But what I'll do with this is blow dry it with my heat gun and get some really cool results, and that will make a nice background for something. And like even with my watercoloring, I was thinking, you know, I can mask the area that I want to watercolor, and then wouldn't this be pretty as a background? I don't know. These are just the thoughts and ideas that I have. But anyway, I wanted to share that with you. That's what I did with those little pellets. So if you have some that are hanging around, you don't know what to do with them, it's something cool. All it takes is a small bottle filled with water about 3/4 of the way up, spray some alcohol in it, drop one of those pellets in there. You know what? Looks like this did pretty well. Now, usually when I spray it, when I first do it, when I first put them in, I'll get a lot of water. And that's what I'm getting here. And you just have to keep doing it until the color starts to come up. But I'm trying to get it so it doesn't spill on me because I'm going out. So this is going to be kind of like a gray or a silver, it looks like, when it's done. But it's real light right now. But in a few days, when I come back, it's going to be awesome. Trying to get it to... Yeah, it's not going to work until it's all fully dissolved. But I hope this will help you. Have a great day.